This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
I find it pretty amusing that the question of will there be HOAs has come up in regard to player housing. Because let's not kid ourselves, there are definitely going to be people out there who will try, and they're probably going to try it in the public neighborhoods where it's really easy to sidestep. Literally all you got to do is box your shit up and move to a different neighborhood. But let's just try to be careful where you park your mount, okay? Because you might just park it in the wrong spot in front of the wrong person's house, and some lady's gonna run up screeching at you and say they're gonna call the Joe Anderson to beat you up. Alright, beware the Azerothian Karen.
Thrall's balls! They're everywhere!
Thrall's Balls, the World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Boomy Nation, Craig, Gershom, Johnny Tips, and Wooly. Now I just find myself wondering, music. There we go. Now I find myself wondering how many people will actually get that reference with the Joe Anderson.
She's actually, so Azerothian Karen is mad that I got Invincible and then parked it right in front of her fucking house. Well,
there
can you pull up with your fucking horseman's mount and just be like, bitch, Thrall's balls in this motherfucker?
I will.
Let's do it. Double part. In fact, pull right up next to me, not behind me.
Yeah, on Karen's lawn.
Actually,
on
horses
Karen's
poop
lawn.
out of their tails, so don't park behind me. Pull right up and just double part and let her go.
Okay, so I know we haven't even said our names yet, but that makes me wonder, Invincible is an undead horse. Would he even poop?
I mean, he can fly. Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a damn good question.
Spooky dust?
He poops dust.
Maybe.
It's like a literal fart cloud. It was Arthas coming out of his butt. That's
A shit cloud.
Quick.
There we
remember
go.
when Wooly called, it was so a long time ago, Wooly called Arthas a fart cloud.
It's
Sylvanas dismissed him years ago. He was like, oh, the fart cloud. We called him Fartthis. I think that was the name of the episode. Holy shit.
And then I bet the Sparkle Pony would fart glitter. Anyway, what's up, swingaz? From the TBHQ in the grizzly lands of Wisconsin, welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode 193. I'm Wooly, the spooky ooky blood elf shadow priest. Here with me is Gershom, the sassy-ass beast mastery hunter. We also have Johnny Tips, the debonair dark iron demonology warlock. Hello.
Hello.
Yo.
Yo,
I want to know how
like
many
that.
times we've gotten on a tangent before we've even introed. It's got to be single digits at least.
Hashtag every time. Dozens and dozens. No.
Not before the intro.
Maybe. It's
Anyway,
fun.
we usually pivot to what we've been up to in WoW, but since Gershom's microphone went to the dark side last week and didn't even bring back cookies, and is working this week, she wanted to weigh in on that little teaser Blizzard gave us for 11.2. You know, the one where they spoil their own shit. Gershom, what'd you think of that?
Okay, first of all, I was bummed that we didn't see any toenails. We saw the feet. I think she has purple toenails, right? Did she change? Why are we only looking at the back of her feet?
What if they're
I would
pink?
assume they're yellow.
Yeah, what if they're pink or yellow?
Or sparkly
Or sparkly. She'd be like,
gel tip?
I got the, what would be her voice? Like, I got the inspiration from the fucking Sparkle Pony's fart.
Oh my god. They're probably
Anyways,
like
no, seriously,
swirly
I'm sorry.
void color.
I'm stupid. I'm a stoner. Fuck. No,
You are not
literally, like,
stupid, but that does remind me, here's my vape. Continue.
You found your vape. Great. So yeah, no, really, I think this whole fucking thing is stupid. Like, I want to say harder words about that. I'm not going to say it, but like the fact that she's trying to come around and be like, oh, we need you're going to help me defeat Dimensius. Like, that's not what you were trying to do when you fucking disguised yourself as that one dude and turn Dalaran into fucking Azeroth's version of Chernobyl, bro. Like, that's not what you were. You weren't going after Dimensius at all. So quit playing with me. Like, I don't know. That was my thought. That was Gershom's thought. It was like, I don't trust
agree
her
with
one
that.
fucking bit. Not even a little bit. And I think it sucks that Locust Walker, I think this is what we're moving into. I think Locust Walker is going to be one of the bosses in the raid. I'm calling it. I think he's going to get pulled into it.
Well, we know what the bosses are in the raid. He's not one of them.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, my
That
bad.
doesn't
See?
mean he won't be a boss in the future. He very well could be.
True.
I see that I was looking at the story arc, but I haven't caught up on the news, so but that's fine.
So
Other than that, that's kind of what I thought. Sorry, I mean, I was just like, kind of like, what the fuck, like.
I'm in
Yeah, it
full
didn't make
agreement
sense
with
to
you.
me. Yeah.
They try to make it make sense by having her be like, well, you shot and broke the Dark Heart, so now I kind of have to work with you to stop
Like,
Dementia.
she's like fucking
If you-
gaslighting her.
Right,
Even worse.
like-
Bro, like, oh, you divorced me because I'm abusive, but now we have to work together. It's like, I don't know about that, but
Or
like,
get fucked. Yeah.
right,
If that's if that's
can we
the
talk on an app
excuse,
that's through the court, because I don't really want to.
oh my god,
Court-appointed app. There we
Yeah,
go.
no, they're out there, believe me.
Zalatath
can
and
edit that
Locust
out
Walker
while
are
we play.
fighting for what's the word? Custody. But no, if that's the excuse that she's like, well, you broke the Dark Heart, I don't have any choice now. There are other people she could work with. For real. There's a Ridicron. And even if that's the
She didn't have to
excuse,
go back
then
and
what was she
stole
doing
it-
with
she
spider
stole it
people?
from Galliwick, like she could have just let him have it or taken it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, there's some plot holes here. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
I'm not the
what I'm-
best at story crafting, but yeah.
What I'm getting at here is, if that's what the motivation is, she was wasting an awful lot of time talking to the spider people and then the goblins. Like,
That's what I
although,
mean.
if that was gonna happen, that because of who they've set Zalatath up as a character, they could easily explain that with her being like, bitch, I was lying. Or some dumbass shit.
Yeah, but she lied about everything.
Literally
Like, we all
everything.
know that one person who everything they told you was a fucking lie, but like, you don't want to run into them, and you definitely don't want to believe them if after you've discovered that everything some person told you was a lie, she's like, hey, you want to go do this thing? After all, I'm on your side. I'd be like, no, bitch, fuck off. Like, I'm not into this.
I will accept that it's a story beat because it's not gonna change, and I'm sure she'll betray
Right.
us at the earliest
Yeah,
opportunity.
And we're all
but
like
it's
in
not
love with
a
Blizzard.
development
Like, we're
I
all
like.
balls deep in Blizz. We love these stories, but this is why we come here to like poke holes in it and poke fun at it and just discuss it, I guess. But I'm not on board with it. I'm obviously gonna play it. No shit. I fucking love Warcraft, but I'm just interested to see where this goes because I'm not on board with this story beat. That's all. I guess that would be the summary of it.
I don't remember if the thing I'm thinking of happened during this teaser, so I'm not going to say it, but there are a couple things that Zalatath says in the patch that seem to almost make her a sympathetic character. Like we're supposed to feel for her in some way, but I'm not, no, just let her be fucking evil. If the background thing they say they establish is it's a good motivator, but don't have it turn into us like wanting to root for her. She's got to be the bad guy.
Yeah, don't have a character switch on this one because she's a pretty good bad guy. So like, let's not have a character redemption on this arc. Do it with someone else, honestly.
What I want it to be is that she's the one invading Silvermoon and bringing a bunch of void shit with her. It wouldn't make sense, but you know, because like she's the harbor of Dimensius, and now we're supposed to work with her to kill Dimensius. Harbor? I meant harbinger. Whatever.
I feel like there should be like a shirt or a meme. Like maybe after we hang up, I'll make the meme of like all the people who bargained with the old gods, and then just put that fucking like, you know, that straight out of Compton, like parental
Straight
advisory
out of
sticker.
ideas.
Just be like straight out of a deal with Nazath. You dumb bitch. Stupid.
Right.
Fuck off. God damn it.
Anyway, what have we been up to in WoW? Johnny, you go first.
So, I randomly, I was listening to Around the Mage Table with the Mythic Dungeon League this week after listening to our podcast at work and, or just in general. And, I finally got on their Discord and they invited me to, I was like, oh, you all have 3K rating? I'm like, you want some 3K rating? I'm like, sure. And they just dragged me into a bunch of keys. I'm like, okay, sure. Why wouldn't I go? It was fun as fuck. I had a blast. I was scared they were gonna throw me into some fucking like 16 key or some shit. Like, oh, we're gonna do a 12, but we're gonna dump it at 16 at the last second and not tell nobody. I was really worried that was gonna happen, and it didn't. And thankfully, I was.
Don't they normally
surprised.
run like 20, 22, 3, 4s?
What?
Don't they? I thought they did. I was listening to one of their episodes.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure some of them do. I
Only
think the
run
highest
keys
is
with
like a
friends,
22.
dude. Only run keys with friends. It's
I mean,
ridiculous.
it was chill though. It was chill as fuck. And I
Yeah.
went with them, and I got to meet them all, and that was really fun. And
No, that's what I mean with friends. They're friends. I'm not
Yeah.
putting them down. I was like, only run keys with friends. Because I only run keys with people that I've actually fucking talked to. Or that I
For
gave
sure.
a 2 handfuls of gold to. Like, those are my options. Like, if I have keys, I either gave you my life savings or we're IRL friends. That's it.
my life
Otherwise, I
savings.
don't want to deal with
Oh
shit.
god. So we ran a bunch of keys throughout the weekend. I mean, obviously I ran for mounts, right? I was trying for that. Didn't get a single fucking one. Got a bunch of transmog though, so I was good. I'm still haven't gotten Aria's charger. Still haven't gotten fucking anything from any goddamn thing. I'm pissed. I'm glad people are getting mounts though. Not that I'm a collector or anything like that, but
Do you have the Vitreous Stone Drake from Stone Core?
no.
You do not have to just get one shot at it a day before you switch characters. You can
No,
just
I
run that
know,
shit
but
over
it's
and
just
over.
an instance limit.
How
Oh,
did that
yeah.
happen? Oh, sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I already have it, so I don't really mind. But I was just wondering.
It
what-
drops on normal as well, so like the
Oh.
heroic dungeon lockout
Oh, so you
stays,
can
but the
spam it and
normal.
reset it.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, that's interesting.
And it's a second boss, so it's pretty easy to go over there.
Oh
and do
yeah,
it.
you just run down the thing, kill the worm, run through the other cave, and then she's right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a few of those. I did like 4 or 5 runs. I was like, yeah, I'm good. And
I haven't pulled her out in a while. That is a nice mount.
but yeah, with the Mythic Dungeon League, that was really cool. I was very surprised. Apparently, they liked me as well, or at least it seemed like that. I don't know what they really think, but they seem really nice, and I got to see their fucking antics, and that was bloody wonderful. And I got a little inside peek on the shenanigans, and
Oh yeah.
I thought it was all a bit. No, it's real. All the chicanery and fucking nonsense they always spew at each other, that is all real. That is all the I call it roasting. They like to roast each other real hard, and it's real fun. It's really funny with the banter with them. It was a good time. It was a good time.
I like roasting as long as you can trust each other. But you have to
Yeah,
be
exactly.
That's
They're doing-
cool though. 'Cause
yeah.
That's like an inside baseball. Like that's cool if they do that and they're that comfortable. You know?
Yeah, they're really chill. They're really comfortable with each other,
Yeah.
and it's
I like
it's
some
fun.
good-natured
You know?
ribbing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny. I was surprised because I thought it was more of a bit on their show. I didn't realize that's like how they are all the time, and I was like, oh, this is different. This it threw me. I felt like I was back in 2013 again.
Beautiful. I love it.
But yeah, that's all I did to this week. That was it. Shout out to Spark and Scrap and Frank and Lith and Technique and
Wait, is that the thread
Basically
that
their
someone...
whole show.
Wait, someone said that we were their favorite WoW podcast or something.
Johnnie. Oh
What
yeah,
was that?
bro. I'm going because I came in. I was like, I introduced myself like, hey, you know, I'm part of Thrall's Balls podcast. How you doing? I just introducing myself, and Johnnie immediately started listening to like last week's episode. And I was like, oh fuck. Is this the right episode for him to start watching? Oh no. Let's see what happens.
No episode is the right episode to start.
I always hate that when I tell people I'm on a pod. I'm like, but it's not safe for work. And then I'm thinking, like, please don't go start from the beginning. Please do not start from the beginning. Yeah, I've been on since episode 6. Don't go listen to that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, they had a great time, and he like immediately responded like, I fucking love this shit, and so I went.
Awesome.
I wanted to give him a shout out, so that was really cool of them. And I almost got the 3K, and we only did like 4 or 5 keys, I think, or maybe more, maybe a 6, I forget.
How far off are you from 3K? Because you
I went from
technically still have a couple weeks.
I was at 27.99, and I got to 29.09 in like 2 sittings. Like literally like 2, like we did like 1 or 2 the first night, and then we did like another 2, maybe 3 the second night.
Does Dino still
Are you gonna
blow
go back?
up? Sure. I mean, if they're willing to have me come back, I'll go. The reason I went over there originally was I was trying to see if I could have one of them come on the podcast and talk about their experience of developing the Mythic Dungeon League and like interview them.
That'd be
like
cool.
From like a casual perspective, you know.
Oh yeah.
And or someone who's interested in delves and what we can do about delves and what we can improve upon delves. But I was going to save that for if we have our other guests come on. That if we end up having them come on from another fun podcast, I won't say their name.
Giving things away, especially when I haven't heard them yet.
No idea what you guys are talking
I
about.
didn't say who. I didn't say who.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
I didn't say who. Okay, we're gonna keep that as a surprise.
Type it in host chat. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, I know who he's talking about. I'm being sarcastic.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had that conversation.
Yeah, that would be
He
fun.
may have actually mentioned that on air, to be honest with you.
That's true.
I don't remember.
I don't think we did, unless you guys did last week.
Or the week before. It might have been 2 weeks
Maybe?
ago.
I don't know.
Either way.
It might have been the episode where it was just me and Wooly, maybe. But we'll see. I need to reach back out to them anyway, and then because they were out of town for a while, and I think they were moving, so I need to see if they're.
I'm gonna DM this person too and make sure that they're still correlated with the fact that we've been talking for years and years, and that I want to mount on their previous podcasts and all kinds of shit. Like I was definitely online with them. I was definitely during the pandemic, like chatting with them, and so I was like, I can't wait to reach out to this person and be like, please come on.
Are they a they? Or are you just using that to kind of not give away?
I'm using that to be, I'm just using that to be vague.
Because it's been a while since I talked to this person, and I know that's kind of the umbrella, I could say.
I'm just using it as an umbrella. Because I'm not sure. Yeah, just in case.
Gotcha. Well, all the same, Johnnie out here doing fucking leg work, bro.
For real.
It's always leg day, bro. You gotta fucking. You're asking me about Demo. Demo is kind of like the everyman spec right now, where you can just. For anything below like a 15, pretty much, you're fine. You can run Demo and you're good. Like, Demo doesn't lose power, I feel like, until you get super high. But honestly, like, unless you're pushing like hardcore keys, I don't think it matters. I think it's about like how well you play your class and how well you use your CDs and the comp.
Yeah.
I think it becomes more comp dependent as well.
As they made very apparent on the first episode of their show on Around the Mage Table, that meta, quote unquote, really only matters if you're up like 20, 25, 30. So play what you want.
I don't think anyone's done a 30 these days because they did the squish on the keys. So now it's like a high-end key. What used to be a 30 in BFA is like a 20 now.
Well, I'm sure fucking Dratnos and his little buddies are out there doing
they're probably. I think the
That's the
highest
people
key rate
I'm
is like a
referring to.
24 or 23.
Oh, is it really?
I think
Never
it's
mind
like
then.
Like the world records at the last MDI were like 21, 22, 23. I guess like the world record holders. Now, I can check Radio IO real quick. What's the...
I can just see Dratnos' like goofy ass bearded face just being like, it's a 27, bro. Like fucking correcting you.
You know, I don't think the beard works for him, but he should keep it. Otherwise, he'll lose 20 years off his face.
No, really, he already kind of looks like he's 12. I'm sorry. He's not ugly or anything. He just has a youthful face. I feel like if he shaved, it might not be advantageous.
You know,
yeah, the
I'm
highest
gonna...
at 22, Dark Flame Cleft.
I am completely off here.
It used to be in the 28, 30s before. I remember back in BFA, like 34, I think was the highest I remember, from what I remember. And then like, right at the end of BFA.
Was that Dragonflight or Shadowlands that they did that Mythic Squish?
The Squish, it was this expansion.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like 4 War Within. If not, it was the I'm sorry, it was season 4.
Not the level squish, not the
Mythic Dungeon Squish where they turned them all harder. Yeah.
I think it was the last season of DF, I think, or right at the end of DF.
Okay, wow.
From our
I feel like I don't listen. I don't play enough Mythic Plus, so I think I'm gonna get back into it. I've said that several times, but I used to quite a bit in Legion, and then the people I played with stopped playing for various reasons. And fuck it, I'll pug if I have to. I kinda miss it.
Oh,
I'm not pugging anything higher than like
sorry,
a 5.
We're not trying to discourage
anything
you
over that.
at all. God.
Dude, I've heard it's more toxic the lower you go.
That is true.
Dude, like under like a 7, like 7 and below is like, I heard is like the worst right now.
I feel like I've heard Wooly specifically complain about people like, shut the fuck up, this is a 2, dude. Like,
yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've said that too as well.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's a common complaint.
Yep.
It's kind of why I stopped doing keys in the very, very, very early days of BFA. I was like, these people are going fucking mental over dumb shit. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The last time I did keys on any regular basis was in Shadowlands, and that was with Unomas exclusively, for reasons. Yeah, shout out to Unomas. So yeah,
Unomas.
They let me tag along, but that was pretty much it for me in the myth and the keys or the mythics, either one of them.
Unomas, Gildon Proudmoore. Hell yeah. So is that what you've been up to this week? And you had any more?
That's it.
Okay. I can go next. I've been up to a few different things, actually. I didn't get to play nearly as much as I wanted, so when I was able to get on, I had to make the best use of that time that I could. So, I was trying to take advantage of the mount buff and the rep buff, or whatever the hell all other things the buff is giving us. And, I also at the same time, with that in... That's redundant. With that in mind, I also wasn't trying very many different places for mounts, because just that sounds like a lot of running around. But what I did do is I went through Dragon Soul up through Ultraxian, let's see, on 4 times this week. One of my priests, my warlock, demon hunter, and druid. Those are my 80s. Obviously, you don't need to be 80 to do Dragon Soul, because that shit's old. But I didn't feel like not doing it. I didn't feel like continuing to try. Because the RP right before Ultraxian is so fucking annoying.
Dude,
is that boss, that wolf mask, that lady, and she like has all the spears and I used to fucking hate that fight before I got that guy.
It is. That is because there's the RP leading into that, and then there's RP after that, where then Thrall's like
fucking dragon.
And you got to get that terrible camera angle to even.
No, just no, I'm out.
My buddy,
But, yeah.
my buddy, not to interrupt you or take away your thunder, but my buddy Skull Shorties Vanarak on Twitter got his handmaiden finally. I was happy
nice.
with that. Yeah.
Shelly.
Did you get it?
That's not the mount I was going for, actually.
Oh, you wanted Ultraxion.
Yeah, I wanted Experiment 12B. I didn't get it.
I
would go all the way through Dragon Soul, but Spine is a gigantic pain in the ass, bro.
I told you.
I still can't do it. I haven't tried in years, but I'm so terrified. I have PTSD. Maybe I'll go try again. I don't know.
I mean, it's possible. You just kind of gotta stand in the goop and whatnot, but it's a pain in the dick. Yeah, because if you stand in one of his little, like, lava hole things, when he barrel rolls, you don't fall off. If you're outside of that lava hole, you'll fall off. You don't have to run back and forth, but it sure helps.
Yeah, as the person with the not the greatest coordination, hand-eye coordination specifically, this fight has always been a challenge for me. But yeah.
And the visual stuff. There's a lot of orange in there.
It's noisy. Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. So I did that. I didn't get my Experiment 12B. Maybe next week. Maybe I'll even keep trying on random-ass other tunes, because I want it. But I did go through Stone Core. I was like, well, I'll try this once, see if I get that Stone Drake. So this is what I was talking about earlier in the show. I did get the Vitreous Stone Drake. I've been trying for it since Cataclysm and finally got it. But of course, by the time I have it, I'm like, this looks kind of basic. Because I already have the purple one and I have the red one. The purple one comes from ANX, the Cataclysm's Time Lost Proto Drake, when you think about it.
I remember that fucking, when you told that story about how you just zoned in and she was there.
There he
You're
was.
like, no fucking way.
Yep.
That was so cool. I have been looking for that dude for, like, since Cata. So, yeah, that's insane. Congrats on the Vitreous Stone Drake. I still like that guy. He's a little pixelated. He's a little
good-looking mount.
But he's alright. Yeah, he's alright.
Speaking of pixelated, I did get an Arius's charger, and I was worried that it would be pixelated. I was like, did they just one-to-one recolor Tyrael's charger? Because if they did, that'll look dated. I don't think they did. I think it's its own thing, because I was zooming in on the model, and it looks higher res. So that's neat. Also, the tail is very different, so that clued me in big time that it's probably different. I also want to add on to this, though. The Shadow Priest. Okay, so back in the day, without choice, you didn't have a choice. If you were in your shadow form, your mount also went into shadow form. You didn't get a say in that. After a while, I don't know when, they changed that, and there is now a glyph you can get that puts it back. Unfortunately, I had to replace the glyph I like where it reduces the shadowy effect, but I'm keeping it this way because that Shadow Priest overlay looking thing on an Arius, on an Arius's charger, I mean, is just so cool looking. It looks like it should be a void mount. I like it. Hell yeah. But other than that, actually, one other thing I want to mention because I find it very amusing. Since it is not, there is a not 0% chance that we may soon be getting Void Elf Demon Hunters, I went and reserved a name on Proudmoore. Now, I do have a Night Elf Demon Hunter already on Proudmoore named Felswick, because, you know, my Warlock was named Pelswick, thanks to a joke Slide Whistle made.
Yes.
Slide Whistle from DNR made a joke on their show about somebody should name their character Pelswick, so I renamed my Warlock because why not?
He said, ooh, Miss Clifton, Miss Clifton, Miss Clifton.
Solid Family Guy reference. Your references are out of control. Everybody knows that.
Thank you, I'm sorry. Keep going.
Well, what I said was also a reference. Anyway. Fuck. derailed myself.
No, I derailed you. Pelswick.
Okay, yeah.
Felswick.
So my demon
Sorry.
hunter is on Proudmoore, and his name happens to be Felswick because, you know, demon hunter, fell, whatever. And I raided on him in Nyalotha. I started with my warlock, but they let me switch. But I reserved a name because if they give us Void Elf Demon Hunters, I want to just level one, because fuck it. The name I reserved, and this is such a niche nerd dork thing, I reserved the name Iritis. Here's why. An iritis is an inflammation of the iris. That's the colorful part of your eye. And that doesn't look anywhere near as cool as what I'm using it for. But think about it. What is a demon hunter's eyes if not inflamed? It works perfectly.
Yeah. I mean, if Sargeras stuck his dick into my eyes, I'd be like, ow, the iritis. Ow.
I've sacrificed everything. What have you given?
Yeah, my fucking eyeballs, bitch.
What are you talking about? I gave Sargeras a socket job.
Oh my god.
Oh, socket job. I love it.
Socket job is the giver to the skull fucking taker.
Right.
Why does anybody listen to us?
I don't know.
That's honestly probably why we have what I would call a limited audience. We love you guys. We love you guys. We're happy you're here. But other than that, I've just been kind of doing delves, stockpiling crests and valor stones. Gotta use those all before the season switches over. I don't remember. I think they just announced that something isn't. I don't remember. I forgot it completely. I'm not going to talk out of my ass about it. But I've just been doing delves and stockpiling that shit because I want to take a double question mark run at Underpin before the season ends. And that's what I did this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that kill yet.
I don't have it either. I haven't done it yet.
Have you done it on one question mark?
I haven't even seen the fight. I have no fucking clue.
Once you get a handle
it's like
on
when
it,
he shows up in the delve, it's just the same fucking thing. I mean, I don't know. I got my shit pushed in pretty immediately, and I've been doing. Sorry to interrupt you, Willie, but like I'm doing 11s now, obviously delves, and I went to a single question mark, which is supposedly like an 8, and immediately got fucked. Like
you gotta kick the bombs
Vaseline,
into
bro.
his
I
friends.
know, and it's just so hard. The bomb kicking, I can't do it fast enough.
It's such a simple fight with such a pain in the ass mechanic.
Yep. Yep.
And
100%.
it's not even that you're not trying to do it. It's that he's standing in the goddamn way.
Well, like,
Yeah.
and then he puts all them orange circles and it just fills up the whole room. And it's like, even if I kick the bombs at you, I mean, maybe it's too late. Like when the whole room is orange, you're just like, oh, I'm dead. Sorry. That's what happened to me anyways.
Anyway, what did you do in WoW this week?
Oh my god, you guys, I came in so fucking hot at the end of the season. I am so ready. I'm so excited. So first of all, I got a lot more playtime. I was unfortunately here and there a little bit sick this week. So I completely took Thursday off.
Soon.
Sorry?
I hit the ding too soon. I was like, ding, yay, more playtime. Oh, she was sick. Shit, now I'm an asshole.
Ding, no, you're good. Ding for the sinus infection that kept me completely out of work on Thursday. What the fuck? And then I worked from home on Friday. So I had a lot more playtime, and that resulted in me finishing with the fucking goblins. Thank God, I'm done with those guys. As a send me off, I went and turned in all my cans and tokens and trash piles and fucking scrap and all this weird shit that was in my bag. So I did all that. I got some like coins and currencies and whatever, like nothing, no big deal. And I don't know if I mentioned the like 5 minutes that I was on last week. I finished the Flames Radiance as well. So like I got that out. And then I was like, cool, well, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So I decided to go over to Notokus. Y'all remember Notokus? My Worgen hunter on Proudmoore? She's still in Uno Moss. Yeah, they don't kick anyone. Thank God, because she's still in Uno Moss. Love her.
Well, for an activity anyway.
Well, so for real, like I've always joked around about Notokas being like my second main. Like I almost exclusively play hunters. It's just how I am. But I always love Notokas. Like she's my doggy. She's my girl. And I like her. And I figure if I'm gonna be able to have one horde house and one alliance house in the player housing, then she's gonna be like the house mom over on Proudmoore. I don't know if that's a good thing based on how things go on Proudmoore sometimes. Like sometimes house moms have to look the other way when things are going on. But you know, other than that, yeah, I got her to 80. Like I kind of did that with like World Quest. I did a little bit of time walking, but it was Legion this week, and I'll get to that because I did them on Bersham, but Legions are not my favorite dungeons. So like once I did them on Bersham, like kind of like hard disagree. Okay, no, we'll talk about that then, because put a pin in that because I'll mention it in a second. But anyways, I ended up getting like an undermine contract and just leveling her through World Quest. So like I just jumped around, and by the time I was done getting her to 80, I had the goblins done too. So that was kind of nice with the war bands. Like I was appreciating that and enjoying that. And as someone who doesn't play a lot between like servers and characters and, you know, factions and stuff like that, I really did get a lot more use out of the war band bank, which I had never really had to use before, almost exclusively playing Gershom. So it was really nice. I was like, oh, Notoka's got all this cool like BOE stuff. Let me send it to Gershom. And they're like, oh, you can't do that. And I was like, yes, I can, because I have the warband bank. And I also gave Gershom all the gold she got, which is a lot. So that was great. So that was nice. Because I had never really had the need or opportunity to use that system. So that was kind of nice to, you know, take advantage of that and appreciate that. And then, so Gershom, to get back to Gershom, he has 2 pieces left to upgrade, and then he'll have hero 8 out of 8 on everything. And I know I gush all the time about how much I love this system, so just one more time, woot woot, casual level ups, great vault, totally sweet. This is probably the first patch I've ever had like max level shit, or max level for my play style, right? Like it's not mythic raid gear, it's not heroic raid gear, it is what it is. So I feel really pleased with this, and I have one more slot on my Titan belt. Like I literally need like 50 more of those fucking shards, like one more overcharged elf, and my belt will be done. So
I'm not gonna lie to you though, the gear thing, you say you're around 650,
668
for like 658 or 668?
668.
Oh, then you are just fine, because like we were halfway through Undermine Heroic prog, and some of us were still like at 655. Our wonderful raid leader, Bent. You all know Bent. He was not pleased about that, but everyone here knows Bent.
Damn.
Bent wasn't pleased.
But still, he was hoping for us to be at 660 because heroic's just easier.
That's what I see in chat. I'm like, I see a lot of times I see 650 know the fight or 670, and I'm like, okay, well,
670 is asking too much.
That's chat. I don't know. It's just what I'm looking at. I'm not doing it. So, oh shit, what else? I have so many more. So I got the Urzul Flesh Ripper guy. He's on the trading post this month. Or no, wait. Yeah. No. Where's he from? That's not.
That was a trading post, wasn't it?
No,
maybe not.
That was the Horsies this month. The Urzul. What the fuck was that from?
They did have returning stuff. Was he on there? I haven't looked at the. I mean, it's been like 3 weeks, so I haven't looked at it in a bit.
I got this man, but he's orange and he has like a bunch of dog faces on him. These guys were in Legion.
Oh.
Yeah, where was he from? I just wrote in my notes that I got him, and I'm mounted on him right now. I changed my whole mog and everything. This dude is fucking amazing. He's got like 4 like dog faces and like weird mouths and shit. And so this guy, way back in Legion on Argus, this guy walks around as a mob, and he's gray, and you can tame him, and he has a matching mount that drops off Mythic Argus. which I haven't done, but maybe I should go try because I probably could. I don't know. I can't do Mythic Kill Jaden, so I don't know what the fight's like. But maybe I could go try. But either way, I got the orange one, the Urzul Flesh Ripper. I don't remember where he's from. I'm sucking right now.
Time walking vendor.
Johnny's
I just looked it up.
Johnny's looking it up.
Is it called the Amalgam of Rage?
So that's the one that is like
That's the raid one.
Yeah, this guy's called the Urzul Flesh Ripper, and he looks just like that guy, but he's orange. I don't know.
I just googled it. He's time walking vendor. I just looked it up.
Oh, from Legion. That's right.
Yes. Okay.
So
That
time
one.
walking. Yes. Okay, that's where I got him. Wow. Thank you.
Also,
I love
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
tell Velen you called all the Draenei dogs.
What? Please don't kill me, or fucking launch yourself
Don't worry.
to another planet. It's fine.
I'll go back in time and tell the Velen who later dies. That way he can't come beat you up.
Maybe you should warn your son that he's gonna become a Minati. Anyways, you didn't see that one coming, Prophet. Sorry, that was Jaden.
I've always had a problem with that Rakesh story beat. I know this is a tangent, but I don't care if it's been 20,000 years. The guy is not going to just not recognize his kid. Or maybe he would because of the fell shit, but it took him a minute to even remember him. 20,000 years is a long time, but you don't forget your fucking children. What the fuck? Anyway, continue with what you did this week.
Okay, no, I could say some darker stuff, but we're just gonna plow through with wow. My dad forgot me. Okay, anyways, it's fine. So Willie, this is where I was willing to talk with you. So my hot take on the Legion dungeons is they're my least favorite dungeons. While Legion is actually over, I think Legion has unseated Wrath as my favorite expansion. Just the more I get into lore and the more I understand the characters, I'm like, holy shit, yeah, Arthas, neat, cool, Wrath was great, and I did it a ton of times to absorb it. But like the more I play Legion, I fucking love that expansion. It's probably, I will say, it's my favorite expansion at this point. But my hot take on the dungeons is they're not my favorite. So like, Wooly, why do you like them as much? I don't like them because I feel like they're like, you have to group up a lot and there's a lot of weird, stupid fucking tricks and tight corners and lines of sight that are kind of hard for me. So maybe that's just like a physical difficulty that I'm having with my eyes. With the corners and the stairs and the running around, and I feel like no matter which dungeon you're in, someone always jumps down an elevator and vaults to the wardens, or they fucking can't get up the stairs. It's not me, it's always someone else I know. Obviously, it's never fucking me that gets knocked down the stairs by the rocks. But, you know, like, yeah, anyways, so Wooly, what's your take on those? They're your favorite?
So, Legion as a whole is my favorite expansion because of the experience I had while playing it. And it doesn't hurt that it has what I consider to be a fucking awesome aesthetic and all that. The dungeons, there are aspects of the dungeons I hated. For example, I don't love the long fucking boat ride in Court of Stars. I hate the rocks in Black or Cold. I fucking hate them. That said, the reason I love the Legion dungeons so much is because I guess it's a memory thing. That was when I was doing the most dungeoning I've ever done. Probably also partly because those are simply the dungeons I know the best. But when I think Legion dungeons, my mind goes immediately to Darkheart Thicket.
That's the only dungeon in there that I fucking love to pieces. I love it. And I
love
know you
that
have
dungeon.
like a major cyber crush on Ursoc, who's in the raid. I'm not getting it
sad
confused,
about
but
that. Oh yeah, you're right.
I know. Yeah.
Also, I
He's
could have
in the raid. Yeah.
Speaking of that raid, I could have done without Xavius being a big fat balloon Snorlax instead of his semi-hot satyr self. What was up with that?
Snorlax.
It looked like fucking Snorlax.
That's rough.
Xavius the Snorlax is what. Anyway.
Snoravius. Gross.
So you have legitimate reasons for not liking the dungeons. I have legitimate reasons for liking them. And I don't think either of our reasons conflict with the other person. which
No,
is
you're
interesting.
right, and I agree with it. Like aesthetically, they're my favorite. I love the music. Like it jumps in there.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
hell
dun 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 dun. It's just like fuck, dude. It's orchestrated. Like it's my favorite expansion, but just there's some mechanics that always throw me off. But I mean, I got through it, so I did it anyways. And then I did like two or three other things, and then we can go. So I finished my trading post. I got my unflying magical jelly horses that need their magical horseshoes. They need them. And then the icing on the cake. Hey, do trolls eat cake or just ass? I'm wondering.
Trolls can't eat ass depending on how their tusks are. I'm pretty sure the
Yeah.
fellas
That's
over
true.
at DNR
Anyway,
have covered this.
So there's icing on the ass cake, and it's that I got the fucking Razashi Raptor. Motherfuckers,
Hell yeah.
I've been farming this shit since you could farm that heroic ass Cataclysm dungeon, the expansion after, which was fucking Pandaria. Oh my god, not every day. I do not have the commitment for that. I have gone weeks and weeks and weeks, and this isn't only a heroic dungeon, so you could run it every day. But on my second run today, after I was done with all the other boss ass shit that I finally fucking got done, I was like, cool, let me take advantage of this mount thing. So I went on one run and I was like, neat. Oh, that sucks. I didn't get it. And so I went over to the next character and I jumped over there and I got the Razashi Raptor, which also, doesn't fly. But this one is like, I've been wanting it for a long time, and it's a troll thing, and I'm done with Zul'Gurub, and it felt really good. Like I rode it
Hell yeah.
out of there. I rode it out. I mounted up immediately. My bog didn't match, and I was like, bitch, this raptor was like running all high-footed across the wooden bridges and shit. And I was like, fucking A, bitch. I'm a troll. It just felt good. You know that mindset? Like, well, you get into this in the character fantasy.
Oh, fuck yes, I do.
I was a fucking A, dude. I was just like, I was riding high all the way out of that bitch. I was just like, yes. It felt so good. And that was kind of the end of my week. That was like an hour ago, so I'm still loving this. But yeah.
Yeah, you
That was
posted it in the Discord,
Discord,
too.
yeah.
Pretty
And
decent
on my
screenshot
Twitter,
there.
yeah.
Do you also have the Panther from in there?
Yes. So
I
like
do
last
not.
year I got the pixelated Priestess Panther, and that's an interesting point because that bitch is ugly as fuck. I've never rode it once. That dude is made out of like 10 polygons maximum. And like 1 is on each paw, and 2 is on its face, and like 4 is on its body. It's really ridiculous. It's so ugly. I'm gonna put a picture of it after we're talking about something else. But like,
Yeah.
in contrast, the Razashi Raptor is like insanely detailed. I'm like, why did they do this? Someone had troll love. Someone was like, oh, this panther, whatever, just fucking fangs, black. It doesn't have any armor. You guys will see what this thing looks like. It's bogus as hell. I don't think I've ever mounted it. The Raptor is so detailed. It's got like paint. It's got like body armor. I mean, for Cataclysm, this thing was kind of ahead of its time, I feel like. So I like it. It doesn't fly, but in places like if I have to go to like Undermine or in a raid or a dungeon, I'm definitely busting this guy out. I actually put him on my action bar so that I can like mount him immediately. I love him. So yeah, that was the end to my week, and it was very, very pleasing. I was very, very happy.
Honestly, that ugly ass panther is part of why I am so glad that I got the Zulian Tiger before the Zul'Gurub raid turned into the Zul'Gurub dungeon. And Johnny's
a
telling
friend
us in
gave you
host
that,
chat
right?
he has the bear.
The Monty Bear.
I got that guy too. That's the
The
one
original
that's a
Amani
timed
Bear
one.
or the
Yes.
Cataclysm?
Yeah. That's the one that's
Yes.
I did the one that's the timed run. Is that when they did it on
Yeah, from Keta. hmm
Yeah. It's like
Oh,
45
okay,
minutes
so-
or less. You have to run through and you get that guy. I have
Yeah, I
that.
did it back in Keta, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm confused about. I was asking if you had like the one from pre-Cata or from Cata on, because they did
I
change
ain't played
it.
BC, so yeah, it was the one from Keta.
Me too.
Well, I could sit here and jizz my jeans over WoW all day, but how about we talk about a little bit of the WoW news, why don't we? Oh wait, no, I'm jumping ahead. We have to do the mixed drink of the week.
Speaking of jizz, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! It's the mixed drink of the week, and before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody to please only partake of the mixed drink of the week, or any substances for that matter, if you are of legal age or legal whatever to do so. Furthermore, we're not responsible for any stupid shit that may befall you as a result of your own stupid shit. Alright, so we have been playing on a series we've been calling Current Events in WoW. Johnnie is up this week, and he has brought us Flarendo as a mixed drink. For anybody who, for whatever reason, may not know, because he's not the most prominent boss, he is one of the bosses in the raid. He's this big old robot dinosaur T-Rex looking thing with a buzzsaw on his tail. It's kind of badass. And I do believe someone in here got his little illegitimate love child as a mount. Who might that be? It's Johnnie.
me.
Spoilers.
Yep.
Anyway, the Flarendo is coming to us as a drink. And Johnnie gave us a hint in the form of a photo of his drink. Now, I'm seeing a bunch of specks around it, which I'm going to say looks like that cinnamon. So I believe that is some cinnamon. And there is this like peachy looking color down below. So I am gonna go out on a limb and guess there's like a white covering there. I can't tell if that's just ice or not, but a shot of peach schnapps and some seltzer water and ice. That's my guess. And the cinnamon on the thing. That laughter tells me I'm super far off. Yeah, Demented Jesus is not here right now. He's busy terrorizing Koresh.
He's busy terrorizing the mixed drink of the week.
No, it's way off. That's way off, bro. But I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Well, I found my vape, so.
Sure, yeah, the dweeb.
Ooh, Miss Clifton. No, just kidding. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I was looking at the picture. So I thought on the bottom is pineapple juice. On top, you're gonna layer some tequila limeade that you made ahead of time. So to your taste, you know, canned limeade or bottled limeade with tequila in it. On top of the pineapple juice. And then you're gonna take a whole spoon of plastic spoon so you don't break your cup. Load it up with Tajin and like slam it in there like it's the flames coming out of his mouth, and that's the flakes. So you're gonna stir that around. So I saw those flakes of Tajin floating in that shit.
That is pretty fucking close. So
Nice.
Yeah, she definitely got really close. So I made two versions. One for if you like tequila and one if you don't like tequila.
See, you like tequila. I went with tequila because I was like,
Yeah. So I'll say the tequila version first, right? So, and they both have Tajin in it, right? So you rim your glass, you put an ounce of Blanco Tequila, and then you have an ounce of cherry blossom lemonade. And then I put a half ounce of lemon juice, and I put two dashes of orange bitters. Add ice, shake the shit out of it in a shaker until it's frosted, and then you pour into the glass that's rimmed. And you drink.
So Wally got the frosty a little bit because it was like ice. It was like a frosty glass.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Okay.
So the non-tequila version, you swap out a vodka for tequila, and that's it. And then you can use tequila or vodka.
I do that a lot as well as a vodka girl. Like if something calls for tequila, I'm like, can I do vodka in this? Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, that's a good alternative.
Oh, you're good. The only other difference is you don't add the orange bitters in the vodka variant. That's the difference.
Can you repeat that drink recipe succinctly for me? Oh, he's already gone and copied it.
Bro, I got you.
He's typing it. He always does that. He makes some good ass drinks. That's why. I could see why you don't put the orange bitters in the vodka, because like tequila needs that to mellow it out, and vodka does not. Like vodka is so smooth on its own. Yeah.
That exactly.
That makes sense.
Well,
dude, that's the cherry blossom lemonade is fucking primo.
So right now I'm drinking poppy strawberry lemonade and like sugar-free vodka in it. Yeah, it's so good.
I want that in my body.
But when you said the citrus lemonade, you said cherry lemonade, and I was like, that is the summer vibe, dude. I'm drinking mine with vodka in it right now. This is so fucking good.
I am so fucking down right now. Oh my god. I am so ready for summer drinks, and I mean, I'm ready for fall, but like, because I want the temperature to go down, but well, you know, whatever. We got.
How do you feel about woodchuck hard cider? Because that shit's my jam.
I only use that if I'm doing like a spice cider, if I'm doing it in bulk. So if I'm like heating it up and adding like Everclear and
like a mold, mold cider.
Yes.
I thought you meant like if you were gonna make broth with it.
I would totally fucking rock that shit. Or either that or Strongbow. That's the other one I like. I like Strongbow and I like Woodchuck, and there's another one.
Angry
Austin
Orchard?
Eastsiders, of course. Oh yeah, Austin Eastsiders. What am I talking about?
There you go.
Yeah.
Gershom, what were you about to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I don't know if you guys have a brand of hard cider. We have one up here in the Midwest called Blake's Hard Cider. I don't know, but they're really good. Because if you like a drier, it's like a lot of ciders can be a little sweet, but like Blake's lends in the dry side. So when Johnnie said Strongbow, I was like, oh, I've tried Strongbow and it is drier. So if you like a drier cider and not something that's so sweet and like cloying, then yeah, that's all.
Is that, am I super inexperienced, or is that just a Illinois thing?
No,
well,
you're
I'm definitely not super
inexperienced.
inexperienced. Is that just an Illinois brand, though? Because I'm like 2 hours away from you here in Milwaukee, and I've never seen
like special shops.
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
Maybe I have not been paying attention.
Those
anyway,
sell the Blakes at like a Specs or whatever, or like a larger like liquor store establishment. You can find them, you know.
Dude, Total Wine is the fucking
yes,
best.
Exactly. Total Wine, Specs, all that shit. ABC, you know, like
Benny's. Up here it's Benny's, right?
Here's your alcohol podcast.
Crown liquor, whatever.
So we didn't send you off though. Are you drinking it now, or is it all gone?
I've been drinking it the whole fucking time, bro. Send me off, bro. I'm ready. My butthole's ready. Over the lips,
through the gums, straight up Johnny's asshole.
Oh, fuck, I got cut off. Damn.
He
said
right down Main Street.
Has a nice kick to it too. Ooh.
That's that tequila.
I'm looking at the Tajin.
I don't love tequila. Just saying.
Just try the vodka variant. You're good.
I do. Yeah, I appreciate that. So in small doses, I like tequila, but if I didn't, yeah, that's cool that it's vodka adaptable. I like that.
Hell yeah, man.
For vodka, I use Reka, or I use I forget the other one. I think it's called Enchanted Rock or some shit like that.
Oh, I'm not going to be going to buy a different bottle of vodka, because right now I'm looking at, well,
Tito's.
There's a bottle of Absolute, there's a bottle of Smirnoff, there's a
this
bottle
guy
of
doesn't
that
drink
bottom
like
shelf shit.
He has booze left over from his bachelor party, and he's like 2 years married already.
Oh, you're good.
I mean,
Tito's and
Tito's. You know what? Honestly, I grabbed Smirnoff a lot. Smirnoff First Vodka. If you're gonna mix it, I know.
I'd rather have a Stoli. I would just get a Stoli in that case.
You know what? Stoli's good.
I have an awful lot of liquor for someone who doesn't really drink.
It's because you're saving it. Bring it to TBCon. Announcements coming. We're working on things. Anyway.
Do I need to get a plane ticket? Do I need to...
Soon. Soon, my pretty. Soon.
Just mount up and fly, bro. We got dragon riding now.
Oh God.
Can you imagine him just spinning? There's like an arrow like 7,000 miles to Chicago. Good luck.
Then he shows up riding on some plate on the back of an elemental, and, well,
Right.
Chicago's basically fucked.
A Void Walker.
With his mythic ass. Bitches. Y'all like to
Joke's
run
on
mythics
you
with
if it's a-
friends. Well, I
Joke's
do
on
it
you, it's
all
a
the
Void
time.
Walker
Yeah.
showing up in the Midwest and be like, yeah, I'm out, and leaves.
Chicago is actually where midnight's gonna happen. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
Silver Moon. It's not Torgas. All those little
Dude.
scary like void guys running out with the holes in their chest are just coming out of my apartment. They're like, "Oh, we had the fucking drink of the week. We're out of here, bro." Like, see you later.
If World of Warcraft took place in the real world, I feel like Chicago would absolutely be Silver Moon. I can't explain that. New York is definitely Stormwind. I can't explain that. It just
Where's
is.
Orgrimmar? Where's the butt pit? Where's the butt pit?
That's LA, bro. That's LA for
LA?
sure.
Yeah.
No. Orgrimmar, I
Portland.
would
Think it's
say...
Denver?
Dirt.
Portland?
Portland. No, Denver's too pretty. Portland's just. Ugh. Anyways,
It's Tucson. There you go.
Orgrimmar
this is a where we're gonna live in Warcraft podcast now.
I think we can all agree Undermine is 100% Las Vegas.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Orgrimmar, I think... I want to say Phoenix, but no, it doesn't quite fit.
Flagstaff or like or Sedona.
Reno, like somewhere right outside. The
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No
dude.
offense to Reno.
That's all the comments got there.
I'm gonna say Orgrimmar is... Oh, shit. Salt Lake City. Definitely.
There you go.
Only with a lot less Mormons. Because, I don't think there are any Mormon orcs. Anyway, next week, I'm going to be bringing us the Treasure Goblin. I already have an idea for what I'm going to do with it. Pretty excited about that. Yeah. Let's move on to the news, shall we?
Fuck yeah.
Time for WoW News. Motherfuckers.
All right, so normally I would want to wax more poetic on the news than we are, but we are at an hour already, so I'm not gonna blow through it, but I'm not gonna share the spotlight with these guys.
Holy shit.
I'm not gonna pass the microphone for the stories if you guys are okay with that. I'm just gonna push through.
We're good.
Cool. So, the most exciting thing that, of course, came out like 2 days after we recorded, midnight cinematic reveal happening opening night of Gamescom, which is taking place in Germany, by the way, on August 19th. So, because that is in Germany, the opening night here in the NA will actually be 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is 12 Mountain, 1 p.m. Central, and 2 Eastern time. Okay? Okay. So basically, it's the middle of the day. Most of us will probably be at work. So, wait, is that a weekday? August 19th? I'm gonna find out.
It is.
It is
Tuesday.
Oh, fuck me. Yep, I'll be at work. I won't be able to watch it live. Anyway, they're gonna give us the midnight cinematic reveal during that. And then immediately after, there is gonna be a deep dive on the, as they put it in the blue post, zones, mechanics, new features, and story. So, that's gonna be fun. That is going to be with what I consider to be one hell of a powerhouse lineup. Holly Longdale, Ian Hazacustis, and Chris Metzen. Like, I lost my mind. I mean, my place. There we go. Yeah, so that's going to be fucking awesome. In other news, there is a new reward for the 6-month sub. They have done this several times in the past, and it seems as though it's going to keep continuing. These guys are trying to make me sad by putting Artax in the fucking host chat. If you know, you know. Anyway, the reward is Herald of Sabak mount. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Sabak is. But you get that in retail. And then in classic, so in this case, what they call classic progression. So right now, Mop. You get a pet called Sabak's Blessed, I think. What this mount looks like is it uses the same kind of drunk monkey model and rig that the Demon Hunter mount does. That's also the same, if you can't picture that, those gargoyle mounts you get from the Covenant in Revendreth. It's that. But this one is like a golden crocodile with wings, and it looks light infused kind of, but I think that's a coincidence. The pet is like a baby one of these. The difference being it doesn't stand up on its little haunches like the gargoyle. So he's more crocodile shaped still than he is gargoyle. Or if you don't have the 6-month sub but you want either of these, you can buy the mount for $25 or the pet for $10. Why did I say or when it's really and? I don't know who the hell Sabak is, but the flavor text says legend has it that a great crocolisk emerged from the sacred valley of Ungaro crater. So something dinosaurs. Johnny,
it looks pretty cool. It sounds pretty cool.
It does. It really does look awesome.
I got it, and just by happenstance, because I had already subbed, so it's like, I was excited, and I was like, oh, cool. This is pretty nice.
You know, that model of mount isn't my favorite, but it looks kind of cool. It's the run animation that ruins it for me.
Does it run the same as the, like you said, like the Revendreth ones, where it kind of digs its claws into the ground and then
it derps its way over.
Back feet
derps its
back.
way.
Okay. Wow, that's the perfect description. I just went way too long about it. Yeah, it derps its way over to you. Yeah, that does sort of throw me off too with those guys, but yeah, it's fine. Either way,
it's a Florida croc. It's a Florida croc.
Yeah.
It's Kalamazi's mount. It's for Kalamazi. It's
sure.
Okay.
It's for the Florida man.
I like how it comes out of the depths of Ungoro, though. Yep. That's pretty dope.
Which is Florida, basically.
Yeah, which I like because like Ungoro was heavily Titan influenced, and we're obviously moving in those directions. So either way, yeah.
So, alongside this, there's also a Twitch drop. We're familiar with this. You'd watch 4 hours of any WoW stream on Twitch, and you get something cool. This time, it's a transmog back piece that looks kind of like a turtle shell. They call it the Adorned Half Shell, and it's also got some, like, mop-esque decorations on it, which is kind of cool looking. This promo is running between now and, well, technically... I think now, and August 11th, and it runs until 10 a.m. on August 11th, California time, so Pacific time in NA. Now, as always, you're going to need your Battle.net account linked to your Twitch account, so have a look at the WoW article linked below to get some directions on how to do that if you don't know how. We can't walk you through that every time they got one of these, rewards, just because, you know, it's technical and boring. All right, moving straight ahead. So there's some news that I can see being contentious, but that really nobody seems to care about, myself included. The Overcharged Delve mount, that OC91 Chariot mech suit that they call it. You know the one that's cool. All kind of goldy, bluey.
People are mad that you're gonna be able to buy it next patch. Spoiler.
I don't think people are that mad though.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
I don't think people really are that mad.
Sorry.
Like, I actually haven't even seen people complaining about it, to be honest. I
haven't either. That's what's so weird, is like, who's saying that people are complaining? Like, why are they projecting this energy into the universe?
I bet they're out there. They're out there, you know.
They're out there for sure.
Like
I looked at this and I'm like, I have one slot left on my belt and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna be fine. And if you want it later, go fucking get it. I have mounts that were in raids later that you could buy. Fuck off, dude. I'm sorry.
The thing is, it's not even super duper easy to buy it, even though it's kind of easy-ish. So as of 11.2, you're going to be able to buy it from Sir Finley Murgleton in that Delve headquarters there in Dornegal, and it's 15,000 undercoins. That's a chunk of change there. It's not like super difficult to get, but it's not nothing either.
It's farmable. I think that's cool as a casual. That's why I didn't get all that mad about it. I'm like, if you really want to farm it the way I farmed the belt, then fine, I guess. This comes back, so like, not to go too far off, because I know we're talking about the news, but like, I've talked to Dave before over on Solo Queue, and it's like, when people complain about how people get gear, you really just need to stop, because it's like, people are gonna get it the way that they're gonna get it, and Blizzard is not giving anyone handouts. They're just trying to work a balance, right, as to how we can get gear the way we play this way. And to be honest, being a casual is like a new thing that kind of just got really popular finally in fucking Dragonflight. Like, that was only 4 or 5 years ago. Like, I've been playing this game for 20 years, super casual and friendly, and this shit is like, if you're gonna do that, I say it's not a big deal. If you want to go farm 15,000 undercoins, I can tell you I probably got 15,000 undercoins this entire fucking season, and I spent it on other shit. It takes probably a good part of the season, or, you know, depending on your grind level. But if you're grinding this, you don't not deserve it. Like, that's what I'm saying, right? Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, you said Murgleton wrong. It's Murgleton.
Did I?
I bet that's an average how many undercoin you would get from doing enough delves to like fill out the stupid thing anyway. So.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. You probably would have to do like 10, 20, fucking 30 of those bitches. Like, at least. I lost track of how many it took. I only have one slot left, but it's been a lot.
And the thing is, and this also goes for people complaining about getting gear from delves, saying you shouldn't be able to. That's a whole separate topic that I don't really need to get into, but I will say it's not 2005 anymore. We're not like 15, 16 years old anymore. Not all of us have that much time to play. So, you know, make it...
Give us an option. Give us something to work with. Yeah. I'm a single mom of 2 teenage daughters. I get it. Enough is enough.
All right, and we are going to move ahead now, because I think we've made our opinion on this very clear. We don't care. Go get your thing. Legion Remix. Blizzard has clarified something about the artifact appearances that people were wondering about. So, the artifact appearances you could get from the Mage Tower are not going to be obtainable. Reason being, Blizzard put in the blue post, many times throughout the history of World of Warcraft, there have been items, titles, and other kinds of rewards that belong in a category of the most prestigious and historic accomplishments. Rewards that we believe should be preserved in a historical context for only those players who earned them at the time. Examples that come to mind for many players include Corrupted Ashbringer and the Mists of Pandaria Challenge Mode items. Players who obtained these rewards also maintain a sense of achievement in possessing them to this day. And you know something? I don't disagree. I think this is the right move. Like, maybe I'm being that dickhead who is... I mean, this kind of person we alluded to, what we were just talking about, but maybe right now I'm being that dickhead who's like, yeah, I got fucking red, spiky, pointy Ulthalesh at the time. Don't you try to take that away from me, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe I'm being that guy right now, but I'm okay with that being the case.
Okay, I said I know I wasn't going to talk anymore, and after this I'll be totally fucking quiet, but also...
I'm not asking you to be quiet.
No, I know, I texted you. I was like, I know I'm talking a lot, but... I texted you on the side, I'm so busy. No, just real quick, no Mage Tower appearances either. I didn't see this in the article, so
that's what I said.
Okay, sorry. Okay, and actually, I agree with this. I totally love all the people who got the Mage Tower, and if I got that, I would feel like shit, actual shit. I would not want that. I'd be like, no. Right. I know people who worked way too hard on this. You, Wooly, worked so fucking hard. Immune and I almost had a friends breakup for like 2 days. Because I was like, what? Oh, you didn't have it yet? And he was like, no, I'm fucking trying. And I'm like, no, I was just asking the question. So, like, this shit is sensitive. I think it's a good idea not to give people the Mage Tower. That was a lot of work. And I couldn't do it. And that's fine.
Yeah. What I would be okay with, and dare I say, want, keep the Mage Tower as a thing. It's going to be a hell of a lot easier because it's remix, but maybe add in a recolor you can get by doing it.
Been saying that for a billion years, but yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So the other things that you won't be able to get to, the other things that you will be able to get, I'm sorry. I'm just going to read the blue post, it's easier. In Legion Remix, players will have access to even more total rewards than Pandaria Remix offered, including some previously retired rewards like the Mythic Chosen Dead ensembles, the Violet Spellwing, and gear from the Legion pre-launch event. There are also going to be many all-new items and previously unavailable color variants of Legion rewards. I want to point out something, though. The Violet Spellwing was a reward from Argus Ahead of the Curve. I think this is a little inconsistent with what they previously mentioned, but I also don't really care, because, like, it's not a mount I use a lot. Again, that's a me thing.
So in Pandaria Remix, did we get the Ahead of the Curve mount when we did everything?
I don't know if Ahead of the Curve was a thing in Pandaland, was it?
Oh, maybe
yeah, not. No, I don't think, because...
so Legion's new grounds for this.
You can get the
Legion
Mythic
also
mount.
started Mythic, and I think Legion was the first expansion where we got Ahead of the Curve?
No, it was, you got Ahead of the Curve started with Siege of Ogrebar. That was the first one, I think.
It was one of those last raid end of season.
Yeah,
hey, let's do this. Yeah,
and then they did it again for Archimon and Wad.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then in Legion they started doing more of them, I think. But
yeah. The other thing I'm gonna point out here, because I forgot to mention it, one of you might have said it, and I might not have been paying attention because I found my vape. This exclusion of those artifact things also includes seasonal PvP gear and the artifact appearances from doing PvP.
Yes.
So I get that one too, because you can stupidly easy climb PvP levels in remix stuff, because the point is to be overpowered. So, you know. Right. So, final thoughts?
Spurs of Flarendo, make sure you get over your mouth when you're eating the Tajin, you know? The unborn children of Flarendo, you know? You gotta get it all over your mouth, you know?
Oh, Jesus.
Don't miss none of that Flarendo, aka Tajin.
Are you implying that Flarendo...
Damn.
I'm guess we're... So Flarendo comes Tajin. Gross.
Yeah. 100%. It's the lavas, the Tajin.
You know, that's not my final thought, though. My final thought is Miss Clifton.
Oh, I love a
I've had that
reference.
I have fucking had that going through my head the entire show since you made the initial reference.
I totally played into your ADD OCD cocktail of death. I'm so sorry. My final thoughts are I got the Razashi Raptor. Literally, it's not a joke. I'm just so fucking happy. I'm growling about it. I'm prancing around on this motherfucker. Did you guys know when you run on Raptors, they lift their feet up real high? I don't know what this thing is, but they like prance. They're like, they dance down the street, and I'm like, yeah, fuck,
I didn't know
fuck
that.
This bitch. Yeah, just mount one. Mount a Raptor. There you go. Hashtag Mount a Raptor. That's my final thought.
Hell yeah. Well, we're gonna get on out of here, so you can go ahead and follow us in the social media places. You can find various proper spellings for these in the episode description below. But I am at Wooly08 on Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky, and at Wooly_08 on TikTok. Gershom is at Hunter Gershom on Twitter, or at Hunter Gershom on Instagram. Boomy is at Boomy Nation on Twitter, YouTube, whatever social medias he has and uses. And Johnny Tips is Johnny.tips on Discord or at Johnny.tips on Instagram. And then, of course, there is always our super part-time fifth co-host and show mascot. He is at Craig Addict on Twitter. And of course, the show is at Thrall's Balls Pod on Twitter and Instagram. Email us with any feedback or questions, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. You can also leave us feedback on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or even in a specialized reviews channel on our Discord. Go to thrallsballs.com to find our link tree. All our relevant links, including Discord, can be found there. But till next week, guys. Bye. We love you. Be good.
Bye, swingers. Love you.
Bye.
Feel the burn.
Flarendo feels the burn every time he comes. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
That's not how you work with a horse. Sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna cry now. Oh,
Don't cry. That's the tequila. Switch to vodka. It doesn't make you cry as bad.
Artax!